welcome to TCS Coffee. Today we're here to review the Jura Giga 10. We're going to make a couple of drinks, go over the large panoramic control panel here, and show you a few things that it does.
Yeah, absolutely. So this is a brand new machine from Jura. It has a whole slew of upgrades and really cool features. So we'll kind of start at the top and then we'll work our way down. And so right out of the gate, it's got 2 bean hoppers, 2 grinders, and they are ceramic grinders as well. So really, really sharp, long lasting. They don't conduct heat, so they're good to brew large amounts of coffee as well.
That's awesome.
It also still has the bypass though, so you really have 3 different ways that you can use coffee, 2 whole beans and 1 pre-ground. Jura is recommending that you use 1 bean hopper for your regular, like your espresso drinks, your regular hot beverages, and the other one for your cold brew function, because this machine does have the cold extraction process just like the Z10 did. Does and did and does and did. It did and it still does. But with the cold extraction, it does recommend that you use like a coarser grind size than espresso, so more medium grind. So if you have 1 grinder set to medium, the other one fine for espresso.
But if you don't drink cold beverages like I don't,
yes, exactly.
Then you can just put, if you have 2 people in the household, let's say that like 2 different beans,
yes,
then you're good to go.
Absolutely, yeah. You can completely customize it. We've got Great Scott in 1 hopper and 88 in the other. Again, no Colombian this week, which is wild. But you could also use it for decaf. So if you had decaf drinkers, you could do a true half cap. The possibilities are really endless, and you can utilize this function, having the 2 hoppers, to whatever suits your needs and your preferences in your household. Right?
I guess if you didn't notice coffee was half calf, you might as well brew it that way.
Yeah.
If you wanted to drink lots of coffees.
Exactly, yeah. You have a large, it's a 2.6 liter water reservoir. So really, really big. Most of them are hovering around the 2 liter mark, so you do have a little bit more there. The power button is a little hidden, so I just want to mention that. It's just up underneath this front panel, so it's just the only button in there. The more professional machines from Jura always have it.
Usually hide it.
Usually have it hidden. This is a home machine, it's not a professional machine. But the power button is still hidden, which I found kind of funny. And then, yeah, like Wendy said, we have a massive panorama touchscreen.
Right.
So it is a color display. You have
34
programmed drinks.
Right.
There's going to be 9 beverages displayed on each screen.
Which is
See
massive
here?
amount.
So those 34 beverages also include adding your extra shot to a beverage, which almost every beverage on this machine can do. Adding, doing it in the cold function as well, which again, almost every beverage on this machine can do.
It lets you know though, right?
Yeah,
Which
yes,
beverages.
yes. But those 34 beverages also has all of those other ones underneath. So you only see the pre-programmed ones here, but then you can customize to your heart's content with this machine.
So you customize, you can rename it,
yes,
but then you can also customize on the fly
yes,
for just that 1 beverage you're brewing. So
yes.
There's a lot to this machine, which is great. Yeah.
It really is. You can customize, and we'll go through it as well when we're making the beverages. You can customize your grinder settings right before you brew your drink as well, either to save it or as a one-off setting, which is really fantastic. The screen here is going to have 3 panels, and you're going to have 1 beverage displayed in the center. It comes preset, but you can also just put your favorite one in there.
Which I thought was great. So
yes,
you want to, whoever is using it the most,
yeah,
or has control of the panel, is walk up and put your favorite beverage right there in the middle, so you don't even have to read anything. You just know, I'm just going to hit the middle screen and my drink's going to come out in the morning.
Exactly how you want it. Yeah, absolutely. You have a big drip tray underneath, and the dual spouts that are movable. Z10 also had that, which was
I really
great.
like that.
Yeah, me too. You can really, it accommodates the 2 cups really well, since you do have a double double
beverage.
option, double beverage option for some of the drinks. Yeah, and then
are we going to show this first?
I'm just gonna pull out the drip tray just because it lifts up the panel, and it's gonna show you a little bit on like some diagrams on the screen as well to what's going on. And then when we push it back in, it's going to tell us to, yes, close the front panel. It's pretty easy. We're gonna brew an Americano, and then we're gonna brew a milk drink, and we're gonna maybe do a little customizing so that you can see what the screen will look like if you wanted to customize your grinder settings right before, and then
or
program it as well. So
like every Jura, one of the main things we love about it is being able to change it as it's operational. You're not locked into the programming. As soon as I hit Americano, I can change things on the fly. But if I thought, oh, I don't know what's in here, now I can just hold the button down.
Yeah, exactly.
Here, change it to the brown color first.
Yeah, so the brown color, if you press the little icon underneath your center, what is this, your center panel? And you illuminate it to brown. I thought it was orange, but apparently it's not.
I'm trying brown.
Yeah. Then you're going to be able to go into any beverage and customize your grinder setting. So it's not going to customize the length of the beverage or the strength of the beverage, like your dose level of how much is being ground.
Right.
You're going to be able to customize what grinder you're pulling from, and also the grind size, which is just here. So it's not noted with numbers, it's noted by strength. Yeah, right. Which to us doesn't make much sense because we think in numbers with grinders.
Right. But we're always thinking with numbers of grinders.
Yes.
And volume on this machine also is small,
medium,
extra
large.
Yeah.
Yes. So it's not you're not going in ounces. You're going in
cup size.
Cup size. Yeah. Which is just something different to get used to.
That they've done.
Yes.
This is the first time we've seen this on one of the machines.
Yep.
So right now it's set to the right grinder, 100%, and nothing coming out of the left grinder. So if I'm like, you know what, I kind of want to go 100% over here, or I could go half and half if I was doing a decaf or whatever.
Yeah, or if you wanted to like mix your beans together.
So if I want to do here and just go to strong instead of extra strong, and I want it to come out of the left grinder, and then you could just hit the X, and then it's going to do that for the one, and then go.
Yep. And then just like Jura, you can adjust your strength and your length as you're brewing or right before you brew. Mm-hmm. And then in that other screen that we were in with the grinders, you can also select to do like a cold extraction there, or change it to a double portion.
I don't think we've ever timed a cold extraction. It really slows down. At first you may think you've done something wrong. But to get the full flavor from the bean, it really has to slow down.
It really slows down. It starts to look like it's just drip, 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 drip,
yeah,
dripping
you haven't
out.
done anything wrong.
No. And it sounds almost like it's vibrating a little bit. So it's very, very loud. So Americano.
So if we're focusing on the Americano here, this isn't what this machine does, why we chose this beverage. It's not doing what we thought it was going to.
Yes. So it's not going to brew the hot water separate from the espresso. It's going to mix it all together. So, which we found a little strange because Jura introduced the Americano function into some of their newer machines, and it would pour the espresso separate and the hot water, those brewed separately, into the same mug at a one touch. Americano is, it's our favorite beverage. It's a lot of people really enjoy that cafe beverage. And now they've gone and they've mixed it together. So it's similar to your lungo or your coffee, where those are kind of more mixed together.
All going through.
Yeah.
Right. So what I chose to do last time, I hit this button and then I
added some hot water.
Added some, like a small shot of hot water on top.
Yep. So it does have the separate hot water spout, which is great. So we really, really love it.
And it's seconds.
But
if you didn't want all of the water through the coffee, this is how you would have to do it.
Yes, exactly right. So it would be a two-step process. The Americano did taste different than brewing them separately.
Yes.
Yeah, it did.
Always does, though, I find.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Me too. Color still looks great, though, and it is a Jura, so you're not going to get, it's not going to be bad coffee. It's still going to be delicious.
Some people have issues with two-step things.
Yep,
so
absolutely.
It's just something we wanted to point out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. Yummy, yummy.
It's going to be really hot. We have all the settings too hot on this.
Yes.
So you notice the steam coming out, and it does
Feel hot.
feel too hot, yeah, for me to have a sip of right now. But I know some people love super, super hot coffee, but I'm just not one of them.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I have to wait for mine to cool down. So all of your settings for these beverages can be done on the fly, or you can save your customized settings as well, so that if you come up to your machine and you tap Americano, it'll brew exactly as you want it to. To do that, you just press and hold the icon, and then you select product settings, and in here you're going to be able to completely customize and save your settings for the beverage. And you can do that for all of the beverages in this machine, including your milk beverages, which is the next one we're going to brew. So you can do everything from rename it, choose your grind settings, your temperature there as well. Everything. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
So for a milk beverage, one of the things that Jura got rid of when they started coming out with their new machines was their fine foam adjuster. So you could adjust your foam to your liking on the fly.
Right, so you just think about it as opening and closing a valve as you go.
Yes, exactly.
Right,
But with this machine, they've brought back the customization of your milk foam.
I know, which we love.
Which is great. And so we're gonna brew cappuccino, but first we're going to adjust our foam setting so that you guys can see it. So you're the milk drinker, so
I know.
I'm gonna press and hold it just because I'm closer, and then we'll pull it up, and then go into product settings, and now let's go through and change it to how we're gonna drink it. So we got the right grinder is at 100%, which is Great Scott.
Right, we'll just leave it. We can leave it there.
For cappuccino.
Yeah, for sure.
And then volume, so this is how much coffee and how much milk foam.
Well, I'm good with, well, let's change it a little bit.
Change
so
it a little bit?
Yeah.
Okay, how much coffee do you want? Less?
Let's do a little bit less and leave
Little
them in. Yeah, we just want to slide that down a little bit. And then it's funny because the picture shows you right away what's happening. So if you increase or decrease the strength of the coffee portion, it gets lighter and darker.
Yes.
And the same thing with the amount.
I know.
And then the milk foam just pops up.
I know.
It looks actually delicious there.
How much, what size do you want your beverage to be? We're on medium, which I think
That was
like
medium
halfway.
is, but that's just the coffee portion. Then the milk has to sit on top. It's looking pretty
Look
full.
Good. Yeah.
So let's see what that does
Sure.
with the milk setting almost at the top and the coffee on medium.
Super foamy.
And then if this didn't suit us, then for next time we would save it to our cups. If we were going to drink out of this cup all of the time, we would program it to taste great in this cup.
And so you can also do your temperature for all three of the things. You can do it for coffee, for your milk, and milk foam.
Oh, milk foam.
Yeah. So that is for your temperature for your coffee. We're at high. Temperature for your milk is at high. Temperature for the milk foam is on high.
Right.
That sounds good.
Sounds good.
Okay. I'm pretty excited. I want to see how foamy this gets. All right.
Okay.
Ready to go.
All right, ready to rumble.
And so you could adjust it here again, which is nice.
If we're like,
I know, I'm really excited. Like it's always been like the same kind of foam level for all of the beverages. Now you can really customize it, which is great. And it'll give you a little, like it shows you on the side what it's doing in the process, and then your little beverage will start to fill up.
So it's on to milk now.
Yes. So yeah, we're just using 2% milk, best milk to use with this automatic milk foaming system. The alternative milks will still foam, but not to the same degree that this cow's milk will. So just something to keep in mind when looking at this machine if you are somebody that's gonna...
It's to do with the molecules in the milk, right?
All the molecules, yes.
And how they adhere together.
Yes. The foam looks really nice. Yeah. Yummy.
I'm excited about trying
I know you
this.
are. I'll try. I'm gonna try them here. I don't know. We'll swap. Swap. Is it still hot?
Still hot. Didn't want you to pull
I
it.
know. Spill it all over me.
See? That's a good size.
It is. Yeah. Could have done even more foam.
I was thinking more foam, less milk.
Yeah.
Like maybe more bubbles.
Yeah. Okay.
Whoa.
Nice. That looks delicious.
It does.
It really does. Cheers.
Let's see what this.
It is hot. Oh, it's good. It's so
really
good.
hot. Well, I had everything
I
turned
know.
to hot.
I know. So hot, high temperature means hot for
Yes.
sure.
Yeah.
Really is.
So for myself, I probably would have turned this down if I was drinking this at home. I just wanted to see what the highest temperatures, because people will often ask us, how hot is it?
Yes.
Yeah, it's hot.
Yeah. And it is. This Americano, we added the extra water. And this is exactly how I would like to drink my Americano. It looks like you have a little heart there
Oh, it
on
does,
the end.
for my sip.
Aw, so nice. Yum.
It's good. It's good.
So
I would need, because of the bean we used and
Yes.
the proportions, I would need more milk.
Yeah.
It tastes
It's very strong.
very strong for
Okay.
me.
Yeah.
Strong and hot, so I would adjust this for myself for
You
the
have
next drink.
like a billion different ways that you
Options.
can adjust it. So you're good there. So this machine obviously offers you a lot. It offers a lot of beverages, a lot of customization, a lot of upgrades with the 2 bean hoppers, the panorama screen, all of these different things. And it comes at a much higher price point. So you are looking around $7,000 for this machine in store, Canadian pricing. We do have this machine obviously as a demo. So if you were interested in seeing this machine in action, you can come into our Burlington location and test it out, try it out. It's super delicious and yummy. It's also a little bit larger than some. It's not a ton larger. It's a little bit deeper, a tiny bit taller, and a little bit wider. So you're about 16.5 inches tall, about 17.5 inches in depth, and then just under 13 inches in width. So just ensuring that you have the space for this unit if you are wanting to put it on your kitchen counters or your
Usually
kitchen
we
cabinets.
tell people to grab their measurements before coming in.
Yes, yeah. So it is a little taller. You do
have to be able to get into your hopper, right?
You do, yeah. The hoppers sit nice and low though, which is
flush,
kind of nice. The hoppers are also completely removable, so you can, if you have put it, for instance, if you put a bean in your hopper and you hate it, you can remove the bean hopper with all of the beans in it.
That's
so you
amazing.
can, when you can lock the hoppers and remove them. The professional Gigas also have that in their other professional machines, and it's quite an easy process. It's a removable panel on the back. I quite enjoy this unit.
Yes, I do
actually.
too.
I was there's a lot going on. There's a lot of customization, but once you get going with it, it starts to makes more sense.
Yes, and one thing we didn't mention is you can rename your favorite beverage whatever you'd like.
Yeah.
So you can put your name on it.
Yeah, so it could be Wendy's cappuccino or
Right.
Rebecca's Americano. So, and then you press a button and it's all there.
That's right.
2-year warranty as well through Jura with this machine, and yeah, I like it. It's
like it a lot.
massive though. It's huge. Oh, little scoop on the side as well for your bypass. So 2 scoops max, leveled out. Would be your measurement, and the machine will tell you if you have enough coffee in there too. If you're using the
To make a
bypass.
drink, so it's not too watery.
Exactly. Yeah, it'll recognize that you have enough or not enough and go from there. It is a censored bypass as well, which we always really like. It makes things just a little bit easier.
It's now telling you to
Yeah,
add it, and
it'll
when you
tell me.
close it, you didn't add enough, so it's great.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, so this is the Giga 10 from Jura. So thank you so much for tuning in with us again, guys. Make sure that you subscribe to our channel if you want to stay up to date with us. And if you like this video, make sure to give us a thumbs up. Follow us on all of our social media channels. And we also have a blog where we have a ton of amazing coffee knowledge content there. We post weekly, so check it out if you can. It's on our website, and we'll see you next time.
Bye for now.
Bye.